I want everybody listening right now to go back to a moment, a real one, a moment where you sat in the dark and told yourself, I can't do this anymore. A moment where the bills were stacked up, the phone wouldn't stop ringing, somebody you trusted walked out on you, and you looked in the mirror and didn't recognize the person staring back. I want you to sit with that moment for 1 second, and then I want you to remember something more important than the pain itself. You're still here. You didn't die in that moment. You didn't disappear. Whatever it was, the breakup, the bankruptcy, the diagnosis, the betrayal, the year everything fell apart at the same time. You walked through it and you came out the other side. Maybe limping, maybe bitter, maybe still healing right now as you hear this. But you came out, and that means something. That means your record, your actual track record of surviving the worst days of your life is perfect. 100%. Every single time life knocked you down, you found a way to get back up. Every single time. So why do you keep acting like this time is the time you won't make it? Understand something about life. Life doesn't ask permission. Life doesn't check your calendar to see if you're ready for the next hard thing. It just keeps coming, wave after wave after wave. You handle one problem, another one's already on the way. And somewhere in the middle of all that, you start asking the questions everybody asks. Why is this happening to me? Why can't I just get a break? Why does it feel like the moment I stand up, something knocks me right back down again? I'll tell you why. Because struggle isn't the exception to life. Struggle is the life. If there was no resistance, no fire, no 3 a.m. moments where you're staring at the ceiling wondering how you're going to make it work, there would be no growth. There would be no story. There would be nothing to tell the next generation when they come to you broken, needing to know it's survivable. You don't get the muscle without the tear. You don't get the diamond without the pressure. And you don't get the version of yourself you're praying to become without going through exactly what you're going through right now. Let me tell you what knowledge can't do for you. Knowledge can inform you. Knowledge can prepare you. Knowledge can hand you every strategy, every framework, every 5-step plan on every bookshelf in the world. But knowledge cannot make you get up. Knowledge cannot walk you to the gym at 5 in the morning when your body is begging you to stay under the covers. Knowledge cannot make you pick up the phone and have the hard conversation you've been avoiding for 6 months. Only heart does that. You can read every book on discipline and still be undisciplined. You can study every success story ever written and still fail to write your own. Because at some point, information runs out of road, and all that's left is you, and whether you're willing to move your body toward the thing that scares you. That's not a skill. That's not something you download. That's stamina. That's the will to keep showing up on the days when showing up doesn't feel heroic. It just feels like survival. Everybody can see. Very few people have vision. Seeing is what your eyes do automatically. Vision is what you build on purpose, deliberately, even when the current evidence in your life doesn't support it yet. I need you to understand something about consistency, because the world has lied to you about it. The world sells you the overnight story, the lucky break, the person who was nothing yesterday and everything today. That story sells because it's easy to believe and it asks nothing of you. But it's mostly fiction. The real story is slower. The real story is somebody getting told no more times than they can count and showing up again anyway. The real story is somebody working a job they hate during the day so they can build the thing they love at night. Exhausted doubting themselves and doing it anyway. I am not the rabbit sprinting for attention and burning out by the second mile. I am the turtle, steady, unspectacular, still moving when everybody who laughed at my pace has already gone home. Nobody handed me anything. I had to fight for every inch. I had to get up when getting up made no sense. I had to study when I was too tired to keep my eyes open. I had to write when I had nothing left to say. And here's the secret nobody wants to hear. The breakthrough doesn't come before the fight. The breakthrough comes in the fight. It's hidden inside the exact thing you're trying to avoid. Now let's talk about vision, because this is where most people get stuck without even realizing it. You cannot become what you cannot first see. That's not a metaphor. That's not some soft, feel-good idea to make you feel better about your circumstances. That is a mechanism. Your mind moves toward what it rehearses. So here's what I need you to do. I need you to build a dream board. I know it sounds simple. I know it sounds like something you've heard before and dismissed. But put the house you want on that board. Put the number on the scale you're trying to reach. Put the business card with your name on the title you haven't earned yet. And then I need you to take 10 minutes, 15, 20, however much time you can steal from a busy day. Go into a room, close the door and see yourself already there. Not hoping to get there, already there. Feel what it feels like. Walk the way that version of you walks. Speak the way that version of you speaks. Go into the future, live inside it for a few minutes, and then come back to the present and start working like the future you already visited is waiting on you to catch up to it. Because here's the truth, we are not waiting for the vision to happen to us. We are not sitting around hoping the universe eventually notices our patience. Sight belongs to people who only respond to what's already in front of them. Vision belongs to people who create what isn't there yet and then walk toward it every single day until it becomes undeniable. Think about anyone you've ever admired who reached the top of their field, anyone they didn't get there by accident, somewhere, long before anyone else could see it. They saw themselves standing exactly where they eventually stood. They saw it while they were still losing. They saw it while they were still being overlooked, still being doubted, still being told by well-meaning people to be realistic and pick something safer. And here's what mattered most. When life didn't cooperate with the vision, when the setbacks came, when the plan fell apart, when the whole thing looked nothing like what they had pictured in that quiet room with the door closed, they didn't let go of it. They held on anyway, not because the evidence supported holding on, because they had decided, somewhere deep inside, that the vision was worth more than the discomfort of not seeing it come true yet. That's the difference between a dream and a decision. A dream floats. A decision holds ground no matter what the weather does around it. Now, I want to talk directly to some of you, because I know you're out there. Some of you are sitting right now in a season where you've quietly decided to give up. You haven't said it out loud. You haven't announced it to anybody. But somewhere inside, you've started acting like your story is over because life hit you with something you didn't see coming. I need you to hear this clearly. You are being tested right now. Not punished, tested. There's a difference. A test exists to reveal what's already inside you, not to destroy you. And every test you've ever faced before this one, you passed, even when it didn't feel like passing at the time. So don't stop now. Don't give up now. Don't give in now. Because on the other side of this exact test is a testimony you don't have yet. And you only get the testimony by walking through the test, not around it. You don't know how strong you actually are until strength becomes the only option left. That's not a cruel design. That's how strength gets built in every living thing that's ever had to survive something. Let's talk about pain for a second, because pain has a way of convincing people that it's their whole identity. You've been through something, and now you introduce yourself with it. Even if you never say the words out loud, it shapes how you show up in every room. It shapes what you expect from people. It shapes what you think you deserve. But your pain was never supposed to become your identity. It was supposed to become your fuel. There's a difference between carrying your pain and being buried under it. Carrying it means you use the weight to build strength. Being buried under it means the weight decides what you're allowed to become. Some of you only operate at your best when everything's going perfectly. The moment the circumstances shift, the moment life stops cooperating, you fold. You give up. You start looking for reasons instead of results. I want you to ask yourself honestly, what makes the people who actually make it different from everybody else who quietly gave up along the way? It's not talent. It's not luck. It's that they kept going after the moment where everyone else stopped. They kept saying, one day this is going to be my day. And in the meantime, they refused to quit in the process. Refused to give up in the process. Refused to give in, even when the process looked nothing like the outcome they were promising themselves. Here's what I need you to do in your days of difficulty, because you have a choice standing right in front of you, whether you realize it or not. You can sit in the discomfort and complain about it. You can whine about what's not fair. Who did you wrong? What should have happened differently? Or you can take whatever creative fire is inside you and build something with it instead. Don't expect everybody to understand your decisions. Don't expect the people around you to make sense of why you're walking away from something safe, something that pays well, something that looks good on paper. Because a calling doesn't usually make sense from the outside. It only makes sense from inside the person carrying it. Let them not understand. You don't need their understanding to keep moving. You need your own conviction. Stay the course. Give yourself an actual reason to get up in the morning. Something bigger than obligation. Something that pulls you out of bed instead of pushing you. Because I guarantee you this, you cannot fail at something you refuse to stop attempting. Quitting is the only guaranteed loss available to you. Everything else still has a chance. You have more power over your circumstances than you've been giving yourself credit for. Whatever your life looks like right now is largely a reflection of how you've been using the power you already carry, whether or not you've been using it on purpose. And the good news buried inside that hard truth is this: if you build the current version through your choices, you can build a different version the exact same way.